I'm Wayne Cotterill, the Operations Manager of Little Wings. We're an organisation, a charity, not-for-profit charity, who help transport seriously ill children from areas of New South Wales, regional areas of New South Wales, into places like Newcastle and Sydney Children's Hospitals. It's a free service to our patients or passengers, and yeah, we'd like to help them get home sooner, spend less time in hospital. It's been proven that the time minimised in hospital is quite beneficial to their recovery. Little Wings was set up in 2013 from a demand from the Westmead Children's Hospital, and that's since grown to Randwick Children's Hospital and here now in Newcastle, John Hunter. It's a service where we meet the children and their family members, guardians or parents at their home location in regional areas in New South Wales, right up to Broken Hill, far north to Moree, Walgett, Lightning Ridge, south to or down towards Albury, that area, and we fly them to, in this area, Newcastle, to Maitland Airport. Then we have our volunteers, our volunteer pilots, also the ones that operate the aircraft. Then we have volunteer drivers who then transport the people to the hospitals at John Hunter, and in Sydney, of course, to either Westmead or Randwick out of Bankstown.
There are a number of really good guys and girls within the organisation, and it's great to get regular human contact with them. And also it's a very professional organisation. So as pilots we have a regular check and training system which keeps us on our toes. Everything is operated to a very professional standard, which means that the organisation always stays very safe.
The need for volunteers is extremely important to our operation. The volunteer pilots and drivers pretty well in high demand. Sometimes short notice they're required to either fly or drive, and we're always on the lookout for people who are willing to help. Really without the volunteers, Little Wings could not operate. It's limited to how much funding it receives. Funding comes from various sponsors, personal donations, other fundraising efforts. But as I say, without the volunteers, if we were having to pay people, the organisation simply couldn't run. So we appreciate the help from all those volunteer drivers. Recently recruited several from the Newcastle area, and one will be arriving shortly.
So I'm a volunteer for Little Wings, and I feel very comfortable in that role. Little Wings helped me feel comfortable. They had a great induction program. And after going through the Hunter Volunteer Centre, I met the representative from Little Wings, and they put me through a training program. Only took about half a day. They showed me the vehicle, they showed me the route that I would be travelling, they explained the things that I would be doing. And Little Wings is a charitable organisation that flies people into hospital from all over New South Wales. And I thought, what a great way to do a bit of volunteer work. And I can just hear the plane flying out as our latest customers fly home. But Little Wings is an example of what you can do, and I find it extremely personally rewarding to be able to work for someone that does this on a charitable basis.
Well, I love flying, and this gives me a way of actually putting that skill set to good use, where I can see it helping people from New South Wales.
Does it put a smile on your face?
Yeah, I love it.
How do I find myself here with Little Wings? I went to the Hunter Volunteer Centre, and now that I'm retired I've got spare time, and I had heard that there are multiple things that you could do in your spare time to help people as a volunteer. So I went in, and they were very capable in the office. They sat me down, arranged an interview, and they asked me what I'd like to do, and I had been on the internet site for the Hunter Volunteer Centre, and they give you a range of things that you could do. And I read about the Little Wings, and I thought that's exactly what I do, something where I can meet people and maybe make a little difference. And honestly, it's a little bit selfish because it makes you feel good inside just to do stuff for people. It's great to be a volunteer, and when the opportunity comes along, you should jump at it because it's real good stuff.
And a wave as well.
Because I still love flying.